Good morning and win today. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to all our YouTube content. This is Lorenzo YouTube channel. Thank you. We don't take your patronage for granted. We look forward to more of your comments, which will help us improve all our contents. Thank you very much. Today we'll be talking slightly about who a fly dispatch is, to help the upcoming fly dispatchers know what is before them or what they are going into. A flight dispatch or a flight dispatcher is somebody that have a joint responsibility with a pilot in command to initiate, divert, or terminate a flight for safety. They are people who pay attention to details in planning a flight, starting from pre-flight planning, in-flight planning, initiation of emergency procedure. They analyze weather, calculate fuel. They also make sure the company and the crew are working with the regulatory compliance, make sure the aircraft is airworthy, certified, and equipped with the necessary equipment that will make the flight operate. They also plot the route of flight. For some people, they don't know. A pilot just comes in, sits, enters his routine in FMS, and bingo, he's good to go. But you don't know that somebody have sat down for hours plotting the routes, the airways the pilot or the crew will fly, taking into consideration regulatory compliance, requirements, restrictions, making sure all those things are in check. So before a pilot reports on duty, a dispatcher would have checked all those things, making sure that the route of flight is in check, making sure that they have plotted or planned a flight from point A to point B, a possible route of flight, choosing possible alternates, making sure fuel is there, making sure the crew have the necessary amount of fuel for their trip, and making sure there is also fuel at destination, making sure the choice of alternates also have fuel. And for a long haul flight, like I said in one of my videos, what to consider a long haul flight is any flight that is more than 6 hours. Any flight that is less than that is a mid-range flight or a short-range flight or short haul flight. For a long haul flight, making sure that the flights have what is called en route alternates. En route alternates are all those suitable airports along your route of flight that is available operationally, technically, and equipment wise, just in case you need to make an emergency landing. Some of the things that can constitute emergency landing, I said depressurization, loss of engine, or any other medical issue that the pilot needs to make immediate suitable landing to the nearest airport. So when else you are considering, or when you are considering a career as a flight dispatcher, you need to know that you're somebody that pay attention to details. You need to be up to date. You need to know regulation, FAA regulation, the state you're working with regulation, know aircraft capabilities and performances, check the airfield capability and performances, check the pavement classification, aircraft classification number, making sure that everything is in check. You also need to monitor your crew, make sure the right crew fly the right aircraft, because for a flight dispatcher that is monitoring and handling an airline that have different fleets, you cannot roster a wrong crew to fly a wrong aircraft. So these are all flight dispatch responsibility, like I mentioned in one of my video, crew scheduling, making sure the crew duty time rest period are respected, making sure that the crew get adequate rest, making sure that the crew get whatever they require to make sure that the flight is safe and efficient, of course economic. You know that we're here to make money as well. So a flight dispatcher is also another good planner that helps the airline make good financial decisions by planning the most efficient, economic, and safe route. Safety is the first thing, efficiency is the second thing, and the last thing is economy. So if there's another route that will make the company burn more fuel, it's the responsibility of the flight dispatcher to make sure this crew follow a route that will help them burn less fuel and make more money for the company. So if you're considering to be a flight dispatcher, why not check all our content in our YouTube channel, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Yes, and the flight dispatch job is not restricted to males. We have a lot of females. In fact, one of the good ladies that taught me this job is a female, and she's very good in the job. I just wished I knew half of what she knew. So you see, flight dispatch job is not restricted to guys. Anyone that is willing to carry out or to take up this career can always function as a good flight dispatcher, but you need to know your onions. You need to know your regulations. You need to know your aircraft performance. You need to understand the area you're flying into and understand how to analyze your weather and calculate your fuel. Thank you very much. See you in our next video. Good morning and win today.